Hi, guys. I know we have a lot of new people to our group this week, so I wanted to make a quick video to show you around the group so that you know where to get started because like anything else, it's overwhelming in the beginning. I wanted to point out to you that at the very top, when you log into the page, I've pinned an announcement. If you go ahead and click on see more, you're going to see that we have different links here that you're going to find helpful, as well as the notice to check out the quick reference guides. I have a quick reference guide for prices on earning college credit in high school, on homeschooling, and so those are great to start out with. They're just one page and you can find a lot of information out there. Let's go ahead and click on that very first link. This is the homeschooling hub that you're going to find a lot of information out. So this is going to be your most important one to bookmark because you're going to come here for a lot of different reasons. So what I love about Study is they do a great job pointing out some of the benefits, some of the ways to use it, what makes Study so amazing, that the videos are 5 to 8 minutes long. They point out here that Study.com does the lesson planning. They do all the teaching for you. They do the automatic grading and progress tracking. So as a homeschool mama out there, just like you, I mean, I wanted to jump up and down if this was true because it sounded too good to be true, right? Another thing, I love that it is such a great program for different learning styles. For me, being a teacher for 18 years, I care about just reaching every child where they are. And we know that some of our kiddos learn differently. Some of them are more visual. Some of them have a hard time focusing for longer than 5 or 8 minutes. And so Study is such a great option for so many different reasons and so many different learning styles. So that's something else that they're pointing out here. They're going to tell you about their awesome app that they have. My 14-year-old loves to do school on her phone. So if you have a teenager, that is just another cool benefit. We love to do school on the go because since she never forgets her phone, she can always do school. There's no textbooks to lug around. So if you ever, plans changed and now you're at, grandma and grandpa's, it wasn't the plan, and you want your kid to do English, oh, sorry, mom, I don't have my English book. Well, that's never a problem anymore because they never seem to forget their electronics. So if they have their iPad, their tablet, their phone, your phone, they literally can jump on wherever you're at. They're in between, gymnastics practice. If you're sitting at the orthodontist office like me, always waiting around, she brings her earbuds in and she's able to do 1 or 2 lessons while we're waiting. Um, Another amazing thing that Study has down here is the option to search by grade or subject level. Just to point out, these are not the only classes that Study offers. They actually offer 4,100 different courses. And when you pay for access to Study, you have access to all of those. But Study knows that it's overwhelming in the beginning. And so they go ahead and show you right here that you're able to see just some examples of classes for different grade levels. I can also go back up here and switch by subject, and you can see that this is going to bring me up all the different subjects on basic math, just for an example. You can scroll down and you can see that if you're looking for some specific help on fractions or a specific thing, you can come here and without your child taking the entire course, you can get them in a sense help you need tutoring, a little bit more help on 1 or 2 topics that you're specifically struggling in. I'm going to show you another way to search as well. I bookmark this homeschooling hub as well as just the regular Study.com. So I'm going to show you from here how to get back to that homeschooling hub. Because you might have come here to this page and you can't find anything about homeschooling. They have a lot of information here, but they actually do have a way to get to that homeschooling hub. All you need to do is click on courses. And actually, it's not here. They've been working on stuff today. And so usually right here, you can find the selection homeschool. You're going to go ahead and click on that, and it's going to take you right back to that homeschooling hub. So since it's not showing up today, all I'm going to do is right here from Study.com, I'm going to add a / homeschool and press enter, and there we go. Again, you can bookmark that, but it's literally Study.com / homeschool. Okay, so what I wanted to point out to you is you can learn other things here about the curriculum. You can learn about the different classes they offer. Let's click on credit. And I can show you that if you were looking for CLEP or AP or all of these type of classes, you can see here that they go ahead and explain everything that they offer. So it's amazing. When I first started and found Study, I was thinking that we were going to use CLEP in our high school homeschooling program. And this was amazing to find out that I no longer needed to pay for InstaCert or Speedy Prep so that my daughter can take, all of that test prep. Right here, Study not only will teach her the course and subject, but then they also have a ton of test prep available for you, all for that same price. So another amazing feature that Study offers. If we click here on classes, hold on one second, you can see that you're going to see different information, what Study offers. Really, once you know how to find information, you can start clicking around. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you all courses right here. I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to be taken to the page where you can see that you can choose to search by subject. You can search by grade level. So for instance, I'm going to give you an example by clicking on middle school. I can now filter even more by grade level. So let's just pick 8th grade. Now that we're in 8th grade, we still see that there's 178 things to choose from. So that's still pretty overwhelming. So now maybe I'm going to click down here and I'm going to choose science. Let's see how many are available in science. 63. So there's 63 classes that would be good options for an 8th grader to take. And you can see that you can go through here and decide. We can also search even more and filter by, let's say, biology. What is there offered? We have 20 courses for middle school, 8th grade that they can take that have to do with biology. I had a mom just the other week say that their child was into genetics, and so we clicked on genetics. Let's scroll up, and let's just unselect 8th grade. So now we have these two. If we unselect middle school, but we keep genetics, you can see that there's 15 classes. And again, if your child can do the work, just because it's a college class, it doesn't mean that it might not be a good fit for your child. None of these classes are specifically for a certain grade level. They are suggestions because as we know, as homeschooling mom and dads, we know that usually we take biology in 9th grade, maybe we take algebra. So if you want to stick to that public school model, then you know that you're going to just want to look under biology. But for a lot of us, we don't have those restrictions in our state for homeschooling. And so maybe your child is into genetics. Awesome. Look at here. They can take this genetics class, and if it has this little green circle with a medal in it, you know that's for college credit. And if they want to take the class in the final at the very end, then they can earn ACE college credits. And I have a quick reference guide that can give you the beginning information that you need to know on whether that might be a good fit for your family. That's what my daughter is doing. And so far, she's earned over 30 college credits through Study. And so that's been pretty exciting to find the different things. I'm going to show you one more quick thing. My plan was to keep the video short, and I have a hard time doing that. So let me go ahead and I'm going to click history. Can you tell I was a teacher for 18 years? I love to talk, um, especially about education. So you can see we're going to click by middle school and history. This was something I helped a mom find the other day that I thought was super cool. So maybe your child is a middle schooler and they're into Percy Jackson. How cool is this? This is an entire class on ancient Greece. And again, if you don't have to follow that strict, those restrictions because of the state you live in, and you don't want to follow that, public school model, there's nothing wrong with your 8th grader or 6th grader taking this as their history this year. So again, you can see by just clicking on a chapter that you'll see the different lessons that are available. You can look at the chapter headings to figure out what the topics are going to be about. So as a homeschooling parent, you can use Study.com however you'd like. So remember, it's just curriculum. You can go ahead and tell your son, we're not going to do ancient Greek literature, but I want you to do all of the other chapters. In my opinion, as a teacher, I love to recommend for you to follow and do every lesson that has been laid out by Study, because they're going to make sure that you're hitting all of the standards for, if you're taking Algebra 1, you know that your child is meeting those standards and has everything that they need to move on to the next class. So, but again, it's curriculum, so you can pick and choose whatever you want. But literally, all you need to do once you sign up for Study is to click Start This Course, and you're going to see how quick it is. I'm going to click No Thanks, I'm making it full, and bam, I'm ready. I can start my first lesson. So super easy to set up classes and to set up your account, and I will explain more about that in another video. So I hope you now feel like you know where to go. We're going to go back to Facebook. Check out this file section here to find out about those quick reference guides and anything else that might be in there that would be helpful. And then also, we're just a group of homeschooling moms who are using Study.com. And so usually we've had the same question that you had. And so ask us questions and we're here to help. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.